I biffed. So yeah, I'm out on the Wrekin, just doing a 10-mile training run. So as you know, I'm doing a Bob Graham round in September. Got an ultra in June, which is GB Ultras Wales. It's a 50 miler. And then in a few weeks I'm doing the long Mynd valleys. It's a fell race. So I'm just getting some hills and miles in my legs. And as you can probably tell, it's a little bit windy. So we got Storm Eowyn with us. So the summit could be a little bit breezy. So the route I've just gone up to the halfway house, up the main path, dropped down to pick up this Wrekin base loop. It's going to spit me out back at the halfway house. I'll ascend to the trig point at the top, albeit it's going to be very windy. Turn straight back round, come back down, pick up this base loop path again, and then do one more base loop, and then head back to the van. It's about 10 miles, give or take. The first bit straight from the van is straight uphill, so your heart rate spikes. Now I've just gone past what we call the roller coaster section, which is like a series of sharp up and downs, very short ones, but they're quite sharp. Now I've got a long descent to the back before we climb then on the other side. So far I am about 2.3 miles in, about 21 minutes, but bear in mind I've had quite a bit of elevation in those 2 miles. The total elevation for the whole run is about 2 to 2,500 feet. So it's good weekly elevation training. Done a tough hill session yesterday. Some legs are a bit tired, which is good to practice the run on tired legs, especially with the hills. That's that climb done. Got a small little descent and then it kicks back up. And if you know the Wrekin, then you'll know what climb it is. Around the back. It's quite a nasty climb, but it's all runnable. Back up again. That's that climb done, and this path then just follows and comes back out at the halfway house. That's back down to the start. This is back up to the halfway house. Halfway house. So now it's straight to the top, to the trig, turn round and back down. Then one more base loop. back on the base loop now. Got about another 5k or so, and then that's done. The wind up there was a little bit brutal. So after the hill session I did last night, and then the elevation, which I've already done on this one so far, my legs are now feeling every single climb. So the last 2 hills to come, it's going to be a case of just digging deep and grind them out. So the first hill is just down here. I'm going to pop you away and then just focus on doing the climbs. I'll catch up with you guys shortly. So that's the hills done now. About 9.5 mile. Average pace 9:41 for the whole one. It's a bit muddy around here. So yeah, I've left my ultras at home, but I had these trail shoes in the van, but they're not so good in the mud. So it's a bit of a run walk on this bit. So yeah, now it's just back to the halfway house and back down the main path. Right, when I get to the end, I'll update you guys with the stats for the run. I'll see you in a bit. That's to the halfway house, but we're going back down the main path, back to the start. That's that done then. So yeah, ignore the roof, still not got around to finishing that, but yeah, good. That was a good run. Tough on legs, that last loop. So yeah, my stats then. I've got the local legend for the Wrekin course climb. 10.3 miles, 2,100 feet off elevation, 1 hour 39 minutes, 9:38 average pace. Not too bad. Tough on the old legs that, so yeah. So yeah, tomorrow I am heading to the Stones for a wild camp, so there will be a video for that one. I'm not sure what order I'll release these two. I'm going to try and release this one before over the weekend, and then I'll release my Stones. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.